morning, guys. How are y'all doing? I haven't vlogged in a while and I'm running a little late, so I'm gonna make this intro really quick. Today I'm gonna go into San Francisco to drop off my piece for Modern Eden, get lunch with a friend, and run some errands and come home and do more art. So yeah, not much has changed. But yeah, I am excited to get back into vlogging again, picking up my camera and taking you guys around the city with me. So let's get the day started. Ooh, oh my gosh, nice. Wow, that looks great. Okay. This is genius. Yeah, because we couldn't put a wire through because it's a resin frame. But then we decided to just super glue because it's so light. Nice. It looks great. Thank you so much. This is some super cool mural art. I think I actually know this artist, or not know her, but I've seen her work on Instagram before. I think her Instagram name is Hueman, like H-U-E-M-A-N. Anyways, it's so cool. I love seeing art in cities. Okay, I'm bringing my piece into Modern Eden. This is it. It's such a beautiful gallery in a North Beach neighborhood. Here we go. Wow. Platinum Blend 3 on view right now. What? So cool. I think, is this Scott Listfield? Oh my god, so good.
Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around.
So I finished all my errands for today, had a great lunch with my friend, and dropped off my piece for Modern Eden. Took a quick look at the show that's going on right now. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to go to opening night and see my piece and all the other wonderful pieces. And right now I'm just driving around San Francisco, and I thought I would show you guys some cool shots because the streets here are gorgeous. I'm in North Beach right now. We're going into the financial district from North Beach, and the architecture in this city is so beautiful because you have a lot of neighborhoods that have really preserved kind of the old Victorian style architecture. Like, we're coming up on the right hand side here, this turquoise looking greenish light green building, and then right behind it you have all these modern new skyscrapers, and it's just, oh, it's like such a unique landscape. And this is one of the things I love about San Francisco. This is one of the things that's gonna make my commute home worth it. Yeah, this building here is one of my favorites. Look at the rusty, like, aged look. It's so beautiful. And then now we're going into the shadows. So this is Financial District, and the thing that I always remembered, I used to work around here, is that you never touch sunlight because the buildings here are so tall that everything is immersed in shadow. So even if it's a sunny day, it's kind of cold and windy here. Quick update, it has been 20 minutes and I have not moved for over, actually it's been 20 minutes and I've gone like half a mile tops according to my GPS. The traffic is so bad right now, and it's only 3 p.m. It's not even like typical rush hour time, so I don't know what's going on, but this is city living for you. I mean, it's always congested all the time. It's always heavy traffic in downtown, but yeah, it says I should be home in 22 minutes, but we will see. I'm not even on the freeway yet. Oh my god. I really missed San Francisco when I visited earlier today because it was so sunny and beautiful, and you know, all the wonderful architecture and galleries and seeing all my friends. But man, like now driving home, I do not miss San Francisco. Like this traffic is insane. Okay, I'm finally on the bridge now, but it's still quite congested in the bridge. We're going at about 15 miles an hour. I wanted to show you guys some of the new fish we got. So some of you might have already met these four here. This is a exquisite wrasse. These two are clownfish. And the one little shy guy back there who you saw earlier is a yellow tang. And we also got this new little guy. He is a purple firefish. And he has like this beautiful coloring. It's like purple and bright orange. It's just, he's a gorgeous color. He's insanely beautiful. And there's another one we got, but I can't really find him. He's a little bit of a hider, but oh, here is also this new starfish that we got. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. But one of his limbs seems to be missing like the purple dot at the end, so we're hoping that he recovers and that there's nothing wrong with him. Look at this beautiful guy. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. It's so cute because when we first got him, he was super shy and he hid behind a rock for like 3 entire days. And now he never hides. He's just out, hanging out all the time. I don't know what to name him yet, so if you guys have any recommendations for what to name him, please let me know. But yeah, I'm starting to really love this tank and I can't wait to get more fishies to put in them. Oh, and I love that they're all such good friends. Like they all like to hang out together in the same area of the tank, like, and they don't fight, which is really good. Okay, I just got home and the traffic was terrible and it was like an hour-long traffic jam. But anyways, I'm home safe. I'm so tired from driving for so long, and before I start my busy evening, I wanted to take a quick breather and just kind of sit down and regroup, and I thought it'd be a good time for me to answer a few questions that you guys put on Instagram. So for those of you who are new, I'm just gonna explain real quick how to, I guess, participate. All you have to do is repost any of my artworks on Instagram and write your question for me in the caption, and then also hashtag the post with hashtag AskHappyDartist. That way when I go through the hashtag page, I'll randomly select, you know, one of the posts without reading the question ahead of time to keep it fair, to keep it random. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna answer a few questions. Okay, Celestial Stars World, and she asks, I try to get better at drawing and practice is the key, but I always end up not knowing what to draw. Do you have any tips? Okay, so if you're just starting out drawing and you want to practice and you're not trying to like be a professional artist yet or sell your work or have it as a part of your career, like if you're still young and you're still in school and you're just looking for ways to like kickstart your brain and ways to find ideas on painting or drawing things that are interesting and challenging and educational, I would honestly recommend you to go to the library or to go on Amazon or a bookstore and look up instructional art books. So I don't have any particular authors or titles that I know off the top of my head. When I was young, I would get these books from the library or get them from garage sales. A lot of these books I have like in storage in my parents' house, so I don't really know any specific books I can recommend, but I really urge you to be assertive and seek out those educational resources and just do the exercises. If you don't know what to draw, then that means you should be open to drawing anything, right? So start with the basics. Learn how to shade, learn how to do human anatomy, learn how to measure proportions. There are a lot of really great educational resources on still lifes. So if you have like a plate of fruit or a bouquet of flowers lying around the house, you can draw from life. You can draw your friends, you can draw your animals. There's so many things to draw. And I think like when you're young and you're kind of exploring art as a hobby or maybe a potential career for years and years into the future, what's gonna set you apart from someone who keeps doing it as just a hobby is how much you're willing to assert yourself and seek out opportunities to grow and to improve. And that requires a lot of kind of trying a little bit of everything and seeing what you respond to. For example, lately I've been really obsessed with painting mushrooms. I didn't really know that it would be something I enjoy painting or find really interesting until I actually experimented and painted them for the first time. So when you're young and you're impressionable and you're kind of like a blank slate, just do as many exercises as you can, seek out professional art books that educate you on technique and have exercises that you can do and step-by-step guidelines, and then, you know, kind of test the waters, and I think you'll naturally find out there are certain things that you gravitate towards and certain things that inspire you and make you want to draw them more. Okay, the next question is from Sarah_Munguia 1911. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. She asks, Happy, how do you overcome that dauntingness that is an empty canvas or a sheet of paper? Yeah, so that daunting feeling of starting something new is very scary. I think the best way to combat that is to have a plan going in. Some artists operate really well being completely whimsical and doing everything completely like improvisationally, but for me, I need a plan. I need like a rough concept sketch of what my piece is gonna be like. Oh, hello, Booger Face. I don't know if you guys, oh. Booger Face is so cute. But yeah, I need like a rough plan of what my composition's gonna be, like, you know, how big the subject is compared to the background, what I want the general colors to look like. I don't have to do a color study, but I have to have it in my mind, like, okay, I want the sky to be dark blue, I want her hair to be pink. Like, I need those little things figured out first, and that helps me get over that daunting feeling because I'm not really looking at a blank canvas, right? It is literally blank in front of me, but I already have a plan in my mind of what I want to put on it. So if you find that you're scared to start a piece, start with a rough and simple and small concept sketch to kind of help make a blueprint of the bigger piece so that you can get rid of that daunting feeling. This is from Charlie_VI9. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Sometimes my... Oh. Okay, I'll let you guys finish. Sometimes my dogs start barking whenever someone just walks by our house. They don't even have to be someone like going to our door. If a neighbor is just passing by, going to their house, they go crazy. You guys, stop barking! Okay, let's try this again. Charlie_VI9 asks, Hello, I wanted to ask if you're going to release your own art book in the future. I know it's a lot of work, but it would be very awesome and inspirational. Oh, for sure, I really want to. It's been a dream of mine since I was little because I would love looking at art books and I always wonder like, wouldn't it be nice if I had my own? So I definitely want to. It's just a matter of, because making a book, there's a lot of upfront costs. You have to invest time into like making the layout of the book, and you have to find either a publisher or some sort of company that will print them. And usually they have better deals if you buy like 1,000 or like 500 books at a time versus like if you print one by one. So I want to make sure that I save up enough money to fund that whole project. So that may take a while. Right now, it's my next goal on Patreon. So if you guys know what Patreon is all about, I have a Patreon page where you can pledge money every month and there's certain rewards you get. And every month, or every, I guess, milestone, I have like a goal of what I want to do with that money. So the past few months have been upgrades to equipment and lighting and like, you know, cameras, scanners and things like that so I can make better prints, better videos. And then lately, so my next goal is to actually make an art book, and I'll take the funds that I collect from my Patreon pledges and fund that project, which I think will be just insanely amazing. It'd be a dream come true. This one is from Cami Shiro Luna, and Shiro, he asks, in your opinion, what makes someone able to call himself or herself an artist? That is a really good question because, you know, I've thought about that. I think the easy answer and the common answer would be to say that if you're able to make a profession out of it, if you're able to sell paintings and make some money off of it and do it as a job, then you can call yourself an artist. But then I was thinking about like someone like Van Gogh, for example, who never sold a painting in his life. Well, except for the one painting that he sold to his brother. But, you know, he didn't make any or much money at all out of art. And in fact, he was never recognized and never appreciated for his art in his lifetime. And, you know, he was an artist. Like, yes, like now that he's passed away and we're learning about him in history, we call him an artist. But is it fair to say that he wasn't an artist when he was alive? Like, it was an important part of his life. He was talented. He devoted his whole life to painting, and that was like the center of his universe. So yes, he was an artist, even if he didn't make money off of it. So yeah, I don't actually have an answer to that question. I think it's a combination of, honestly, your own judgments, right? Like, for example, in my heart, I know that if I want to call myself an artist, I have to be at a certain skill level. I have to have a certain amount of devotion to it. Like, I have to do art very often and frequently and be good at it and love it and have a passion for it. And I guess for me personally also, I want to be able to not necessarily make tons of money because of the Van Gogh example, right? But I want to make some sort of impact in the art community, big or small. And then for me, that's how I'm able to call myself an artist. But honestly, I feel like for everyone, it's so different, and that's totally okay. So for some people, you know, they might have an even higher bar to be able to call themselves or someone an artist, and for some other people, the bar might be lower. So honestly, if you feel like in your heart that you can call yourself an artist based on, you know, your own parameters, then you should be able to. And if anyone disagrees with you, that's their opinion, not yours. Okay, that is all for the Ask Happy D Artist today. Thank you all so much for your awesome questions. And again, if you want to participate, all you have to do is repost any of my artworks, write your question in the captions, and hashtag the post with Ask Happy D Artist. And I look forward to answering more of these in the future. And for dinner, I am just having these spare ribs that I got from Trader Joe's. They came pre-marinated. I just grilled them on a cast iron skillet. And these roasted cauliflowers. Super yum. All you have to do is pop them in the oven for, I think, 30 to 40 minutes at 425, and you season it with whatever. So I used olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, I believe. All right, I'm finally ready to get to work. Just a quick run through of what I have to do. Tonight I have to package all of these prints. I'm so grateful you guys bought so many prints for my Valentine's Day sale, and I can't wait to get them to you guys. For those of you who don't know, I'm having a Valentine's Day sale, 20% off of all orders with the code Valentine, and it's at happyd-artist.com. So it ends, I think, February 5th. And here we have a candle. This actually was finished burning a while ago, and I put a tea light inside because I just love this candle holder. And let's see, this is my project for tonight. I'm gonna film this. 2 moths that are going to go inside these ornate gold frames. I already sold this one, and I'm going to finish this one tonight. So hopefully these will both be ready to go very soon. These are actually priced really well because they're smaller, and I just wanted to make a few more budget-friendly pieces that people can own. Got my very, very dark coffee. I don't put cream or sugar in them. It's just pure caffeine, very bitter, helps me wake up. And I have basically like set up a booby trap for myself. I keep tripping over these wires, and I keep bumping into these or knocking them over, so I gotta be careful. My lighting kit, it's great for video making, but precarious if you're clumsy like me. Oh, and I brought these over because I'm gonna begin filming now. I'm actually using these 2 real life moths as reference, and I can't wait to finish this video and record the voiceover because I'm gonna be talking about painting with reference from real life instead of from like a separate photo, and I think this was a really fun exercise, and I'm so grateful for wonderful people in my life, my boyfriend and my girl Realm XX. These were both gifted from them, and not only are they beautiful to look at, but they were such good references for these 2 pieces, and I'm so inspired, and I'm definitely going to be painting more moths in the future and collecting them and buying moths off Etsy. So yeah, I'm gonna be a crazy moth lady. Okay, so my night is about to begin. Got my trusty coffee. I thought while I'm recording this time lapse, I was just gonna chat with you guys for a few minutes and try to multitask. Let's see how that goes. Normally, I'm actually pretty good at multitasking, but we'll see if that carries through today. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of how I felt after visiting San Francisco and visiting, you know, my old friend and old roommate who I met when we were both interning for a tech company, and we were roommates, and it was amazing living with her. Like, my cat Boogerface loved her and still does. And it made me almost like really miss tech. Like, not saying that I miss doing that kind of work, but I really miss, like, I guess the social aspect of it. You know, now I'm kind of used to being quite introverted and kind of keeping to myself and painting at home and spending all my days alone. And when I went to visit her at her office, you know, just being surrounded by all the other employees, and it was loud and crowded and busy, and you know, it was just, and we were like reminiscing about the good old days back when we used to live together and work together, and it just really made me very nostalgic, I guess. I mean, I love my current career, and like the thing I get to do is great, but yeah, it is quite lonely sometimes because I don't, you know, I'm self-employed at home and there's no one else around. And I just realized that like YouTube has been such a great kind of outlet for that need. I feel like after a while I really do crave socializing, and YouTube has really helped me satisfy that craving, because, you know, before YouTube, I mean, I love Instagram, don't get me wrong. Like, I love sharing cool photos that I take of my paintings and of my studio and stuff, and like interacting with people on Instagram, but I feel like no one really got to know me, and so I didn't really feel like I was socializing. I was more just sharing art. And now, like, I feel like there's just something different about YouTube, and this is why I love being present in all different types of social media platforms. I feel like YouTube really brought me out of my shell. Like, it made me a lot more comfortable to talk to a camera or to interact with strangers. It's made me a lot more open, and I guess I'm a little bit better now at articulating my thoughts. And in some ways, like, I feel like I've made some sort of friendship or connection with a lot of you guys. Like, a lot of you who comment on every single video, I do remember your names and your faces, and I look forward to reading your comments and replying to them. And it's just, I don't know, it's so nice because I really do miss having a work environment that's also social. So yeah, I just wanted to say that thank you guys for all of you who have responded to me, and, you know, those of you who continue to engage with me and interact with me online. I know it's like almost weird because there is like a stigma against like spending too much time online. You're like losing track of your real friendships, but I genuinely feel like I'm not sacrificing any of my real friendships by having an online presence or by talking to you guys online. Like, I can have both. It's not mutually exclusive, and it's just been so great getting to know all of you guys and for you guys to get to know me. I just really want to like share more experiences with you guys. And I guess when I was only doing Instagram, I never thought that anyone would be interested in like me as a person. I thought people only cared about art, or like, you know, maybe like whatever tutorials or tips or you know, art posts I had. And you guys, like, ever since I started vlogging or just doing more face-to-face videos, you guys have been so sweet and so welcoming and really encouraging, and like showing genuine interest in like my life and what I have to say and how I feel, which is a crazy thing to think about, because sometimes I feel like I'm not that interesting, or I'm not that, like, I have really nothing valuable to add except for just art. And you guys have really made me feel appreciated for more than just art. You know, you guys have made me feel appreciated for who I am, and that's a great feeling. So thank you guys, and yeah, thank you for continuing to be a part of my YouTube family, my Patreon family, my Instagram family, all of you guys. I'm so excited for what the future may bring, and, you know, for what's to come. Okay, so I think I made some good progress. I didn't really do much to this one, but this one I added some extra detail. I'm not fully done yet. I'm gonna wait for this layer to dry and do a second layer just to glaze it, bring out some more colors, make the shadows a little bit softer, build some texture in the background. But yeah, I mean, I guess the final pieces won't look that much different from what we have here. and this is the reference I used. So yeah, my palette. It's been nice working at a desk, honestly, because I haven't gotten to work on a desk for so long. I've been always doing easel, like oil paintings, so it's nice to kind of sit down and relax. And here I have a few underpainting, well, I guess not really underpainting, but first layers of paintings done. So I'll just start with this one. It's the most recent one. I still need to color block the girl and the background, but this is based on my cat Huan Huan, the gray cat. I always paint Boogerface, my white cat, and I never paint him. So I think he deserves a turn at the spotlight too. So both the cat and the girl are gonna be unicorns. I might paint myself here if I can find a good photo of my face. But yeah, we're gonna be like homies in this one. Here I covered this up with stamps because it's a naked woman body part. Oh no. But yeah, YouTube, you know. So this one, she's holding a giant moth and I guess like comforting it. It's got a little tear in its wing. And I'm really obsessed with like evening meadowscapes. So this one is very similar background, but this is actually a commission. And it's a girl who loves to read, and she's gonna have a cute little choker. I'm not sure what to put here yet. And two little moth friends as usual. You know me, I can't paint anything without at least one moth. So yeah, pretty excited for these paintings. Hey guys, so before I conclude today's vlog, it's about 10:30 p.m. right now and I'm still packaging. I thought I would give you guys a really quick and straightforward tutorial on how to ship a print in a flat envelope. So I know in a previous vlog I taught you guys how to ship a print in a tube, but a lot of you guys asked me to share also my technique for shipping prints flat as well, because although I ship most of my prints in tubes, sometimes if a customer orders too many prints so that it's really hard to like roll them up, or sometimes internationally it's a little bit more cost effective to use an envelope, or sometimes people just prefer envelopes. So whatever the reason, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. So what you will need is some sort of hard backing. I really recommend chipboard, but this is a little pricey. It costs anywhere between $1 to $5 per board, depending on if they have a sale or not. I just found this on Amazon, but this is really, really thick. This is thick enough to, I think this is typically used to actually make hardcover books. So it's almost physically unbendable unless you know, are purposely trying to bend it. But even then, it's like very sturdy. This is the 100 PCT. That's the measurement they use. And then I have a thinner piece of chipboard. You can use anything for this, but this is just to go over the top of the print to protect it from scratches. And then this one is used as reinforcement so that the envelope doesn't bend. You will also need a clear envelope. I believe the brand is called Clear Bags, or there's many different brands that sell it, but Clear Bags is the most popular one. And basically the size should be big enough to fit your print, but not too big. So just perfect, like a perfect snug fit. And then also just an overall big envelope for the outside. This is just like a plastic white one. Okay, so what I do is I put the print and the heavier, thicker chipboard, I stack them up like so. Oh, by the way, this print is of my piece titled Deja Vu, in case you guys who are new here are wondering. This is my latest print. I really like how it turned out. It's 8.5 by 11. So once they're stacked together, then you want to very gently slip them inside the plastic sleeve. Oh, also pro tip is be sure to wash your hands and dry them thoroughly before handling prints, because you don't want to get greasy fingerprints or any marks on your prints. So yeah, because you will have to end up touching the surface of the print throughout the packaging process. Okay, like this. And then I always face the print so that the sticky side touches the back of the print instead of the front of the print, because when the customer takes it out, you don't want them accidentally sticking this to the face of the print. Also, I usually slip in a little coupon so that people who buy from me, I always give them a coupon for the next purchase, just as a thank you. And voila. And then I put in the thin sheet of chipboard, and That way both sides are protected in case there's a dent or a scratch. And then I put both of them inside the big white envelope. And this is this is a very snug fit. There we go. Oh my gosh, there we go. And then I peel off this film. I actually really love peeling off film. I don't know if the rest of you feel the same, but something very cathartic about it. Okay. Secure it. And then I usually, if you don't have a sticker, I use this please do not bend sticker. This helps the mailman know to not bend it. I mean, they really couldn't even bend it if they tried, but this just in case. Better safe than sorry, and I just put this on the corner here. But if you don't have money to buy this sticker, I do this because I get so many orders that this just makes more sense time-wise, and also it looks more official. But you can also just write please do not bend with a permanent marker. That works too. Alrighty guys, I think with this concludes today's vlog, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching and for taking some interest in my life some way or other to continue to be on my channel. So thank you all for your support, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!